Protesters in Turkey clashed with police during a third day of protests across the country on Friday, leading to the arrest of 343 people, police firing tear gas, rubber bullets, and water cannons at demonstrators. The protests began after the arrest of Istanbul's Mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu on Wednesday. He was detained on charges of corruption and aiding terrorist groups just days before announcing his candidacy for the 2028 presidential election. He is seen as the strongest political rival for President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. In a speech on Friday, Erdogan said his government would not tolerate any threats to public order, and he vowed to stand firm against vandalism and street violence. The warning comes ahead of a possible weekend ruling by a court to formally arrest the mayor. Members of the opposition are calling it a move to sideline the sole challenger capable of defeating Erdogan in upcoming elections.
I think that Turkey is at an inflection point. Analysts, myself, have described the country's political system in the last decade or half a decade as competitive authoritarianism. If he gets to pick his opponent and jail Istanbul's popular mayor, who is the only politician in the country who can defeat him, that means Turkish politics is no more competitive. It becomes simply authoritarian.
I'm very worried. There is nothing, no justice, no rule of law, absolutely nothing. Anyone who raises their voice is thrown in jail.
Ben yanlış buluyorum böyle bir şeyin olmasını.
I find this completely wrong. There's no evidence, no proof, just small lies they are presenting. But I have no worries because the future of Turkey is in the hands of young people like us, so I'm not too afraid.
İmamoğlu was brought to the city's main courthouse on Saturday to give a statement to prosecutors saying, "I see today during my interrogation that I and my colleagues are faced with unimaginable accusations and slanders," adding, "It is imperative that our country be rid of this mentality as soon as possible, which thinks it is entitled to do everything to protect its seat." A decision to either release him or jail him pending trial is expected this weekend. An order for his formal arrest could prompt further protests across the country. İmamoğlu currently leads the president in some opinion polls. The next election is set for 2028, but Erdogan has reached his two-term limit as president after having earlier served as prime minister. If he wishes to run for the presidency again, he must call an early election and claim he had not finished his second term or change the constitution.